there's a moment, so small you might miss it. Your cat doesn't meow, it doesn't jump, it doesn't demand attention. Instead, it simply places its paw on you, lightly, gently, almost deliberately, and for a second everything feels still. But something about it feels different. Because this isn't random, it's not clumsy, it's not accidental, it's intentional. And the unsettling truth is, when your cat reaches out and touches you like that, it's trying to tell you something. Something quiet, something emotional, something you might not understand yet. Most people laugh it off. Oh, it wants food, it's just being cute, it's trying to get attention. But that's the surface, the easy explanation, because we're used to loud signals, clear communication, obvious needs. Cats don't work that way. They don't waste movement. Every action is calculated, minimal, efficient, and physical contact. For a cat, that's one of the rarest forms of expression, because touch means vulnerability. What if that tiny gesture, that soft, quiet paw resting on your arm, is not about what your cat wants, but about what it feels? What if your cat is not just asking so, but connecting? Because in the silent emotional language of cats, touch is never just touch, it's a message. Before we go deeper, because what you're about to understand might completely change how you interpret every small moment with your cat, take a second to like this video and subscribe, because after this you won't just notice your cat's behavior, you'll start to feel it. So let me ask you something. The last time your cat placed its paw on you, did you react or did you understand? Let's decode what that moment really meant. 1. I want your attention, but gently. Unlike dogs, cats don't demand. They request, subtly. A soft paw placed on your hand is often the quietest way of saying I'm here. Notice me. A study in Animal Cognition 2015 found that cats modify their communication based on human responsiveness. So instead of loud signals, they adapt. And that paw, it's the most polite form of interruption. 2. I trust you enough to touch you first. In the wild, initiating contact can be risky. It exposes you, makes you vulnerable, so when your cat reaches out and touches you, it's crossing a boundary, its own boundary, and that only happens when there is trust, deep, quiet trust. 3. Stay here. Don't move. Have you ever tried to get up only to feel a paw gently press against you, not aggressive, not forceful, just enough? This behavior is subtle control, but not dominance. Connection. Your cat is saying don't leave, not yet, because your presence creates safety, and it wants that moment to last a little longer. 4. I'm checking if you're responsive. Cats are constantly observing, testing, learning. A paw touch can be a simple experiment. If I do this, what will you do? Will you react, ignore it, pull away? This helps your cat understand how reliable you are, because in its world, predictability equals safety. 5. I'm comforting you. In my own way. This one surprises most people, but cats do respond to human emotions. A 2019 study in Current Biology confirmed that cats form attachment bonds and can sense emotional shifts. So when you're quiet, stressed, or not yourself, your cat might place a paw on you, not to ask, but to connect. It's not obvious comfort, but it's presence, and sometimes that's enough. 6. You're mine. This is my claim. Cats are territorial. But not just with spaces, with relationships. A gentle paw placed on you can be a form of marking, not with scent, but with touch, a quiet message. This human belongs in my world. Not ownership, but attachment. 7. I'm curious about you. Sometimes your cat isn't emotional, it's simply observing, exploring. A paw touch can be curiosity in action, testing texture, movement, reaction, but even then it chooses you. Out of everything in its environment, it chooses to interact with you, and that choice means something. 8. I feel safe right now. Cats don't initiate contact when they feel threatened. So if your cat is relaxed and gently places its paw on you, it's a sign of emotional calm, security, a moment where its guard is down and you are part of that safety. 9. Let's stay connected, without noise. Cats don't need constant interaction, they don't need movement, sometimes they just want connection without interruption. A paw resting on you is like a silent thread. No demands, no expectations, just, I'm here, you're here, that's enough. 10. This is love. In a language you don't speak yet. This is the hardest truth. because we expect love to look a certain way. Warm, obvious, expressive, but cats probably don't love like that. Their love is quiet, measured, almost invisible, and that small gesture, that soft paw resting on you might be one of the purest forms of it. Not loud, not dramatic, but real. So the next time your cat reaches out, don't brush it off, don't ignore it. Pause, feel it. Because in that moment, your cat is doing something rare. It's crossing the distance between its world and yours. We often think that animals don't understand us, that they act on instinct, that their emotions are simple. But maybe they're not simple, just different. And maybe the reason we miss their love is not because it isn't there, but because we've never learned how to see it. Because sometimes the quietest touch carries the deepest meaning.